have to show you this, guys. This grows here wild every year in a few spots around the house here. No care, no maintenance, no nothing. The dominant ones, the dominant seeds, maybe one or two of them, take off and just grow wild. But look at the amount of tomatoes that is on that. And you talk about watering, and you talk about propping, and you talk about doing a whole lot of different things. That just grows there itself. And it's huge. There's more tomatoes there than a family could eat off of one plant. Hi and welcome to this week's video. I want to show you Galdar. Well, a small piece of it. It's a municipality here on the island, and Galdar town itself is celebrating kind of a flower festival. And there's 11,000 plants around this and all this artwork and everything, so I think it's pretty cool. So we'll show it to you during the day and what it's like at night. That's Galdar Mountain that you can see in the background there, and at the moment I'm in the car park, which is right on the edge of the town. And occasionally what they will do here is put up a huge big stage right there, and the cars are all emptied out of it, of course, and then they have concerts here. The concerts are free, most of them. I've only ever seen one of them that you have to actually pay for. Another thing about this car park is it's free from 1 o'clock until 4 o'clock during the day, which is basically their siesta time. And then every other time for 5 hours to park here, it's €1. These are statues of the first people who inhabited the island of Gran Canaria. They were Guanches, a Berber people. And they put these up last year, I believe. They're made out of bronze, and they're on the way up to the Galdar Museum, which shows how these people lived. They don't know how they originally got here, whether it was a shipwreck or whether they came on a boat, but they weren't a boat building nation of people. But when they came, they brought sheep, pigs, goats, and they built their houses here in Galdar. And the museum that's here, they actually discovered it. It was in a banana plantation, and somebody fell through into one of the caves, and that's how it was discovered. Galdar was originally the first capital of Gran Canaria, and a lot of people think that Gran Canaria is called Gran Canaria because of canaries, even though that there isn't any canaries on the island, well, native to the island. It's actually Latin. And when they arrived here, the first thing that they met were big dogs. So Gran Canaria is the Latin for big dog. They were a strong race of people, and they fought the Spanish off for 4 years before they were finally conquered. And according to the history, it was a brutal, brutal campaign. I'm outside of Galdar Museum. This is where you can actually go in and see their houses, see how they lived. It's still an active archaeological site, and I've been in there a couple of times. I find it very, very interesting. On Sundays it's free, and they also do a tour which is in several different languages. This is Galdar Square. The church is over there, and then here is the start of the flowers. There's 11,000 of them lining the streets of Galdar at the moment. amongst the flowers too, they have these like tigers and gorillas and a lot of things. And everywhere there's these seating places for opportunities to get a photograph taken. I hope that you guys have enjoyed the video of Galdar in flower, and it's the time of the night when all of the Spanish or the Canarians really come out to enjoy and to be happy. And thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.